Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yin Yang Podcast. Here are your hosts, D-Pad and Yu Kirby.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Yin Yang Podcast. As always, I'm your host, D-Pad, and with me, as always, is Yu Kirby.
Hey there.
All right, so it's been a little bit of a hectic week for me personally because we have something going on tomorrow, so we had to tidy up our house in that, but we still managed to get some time to come up with a great lineup for tonight. But to start things off, how have you been, Kirby?
I've been going fine.
That's good. So your Halloween was just okay?
Yeah, I don't do anything for Halloween.
I went over to my friend DJ's place on Monday. We watched the first Alien movie.
Oh, okay. What did you think of it?
Honestly, I haven't seen this, like, the first one in so long. So it was just nice to come back to it. And then I found out that the captain in the movie was the actor who plays Bilbo Baggins in the Lord of the Rings Hobbit movies.
Wait, the newer ones?
No.
The first ones or the cartoon?
Yeah, the newer ones. Sorry, I'm thinking newer ones. Yeah,
the James Cameron ones.
Yeah.
That he turned into 3 movies because he's a goddamn idiot.
Yeah.
I know people are going to get offended that I've called him an idiot. No. I don't like James Cameron. No. He's a dick. He's a dick.
Yeah.
And an idiot.
He's trying to, like, bash the, like, superhero movies now because his movie's coming out and he's saying that his movie's like a major masterpiece and, like, he's insulting the, like, comic book fans if they don't have the attention spans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Get into that. But no, it was actually like a really good movie. I think that was like the first Sigourney Weaver movie that my friend actually saw. Because DJ, like I've told you before, that he loves horror films in that. And Aliens, Predator, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, like those are his
horror movie.
Well, okay, well, I asked that one, but like those are the 3 film series are like his favorite of his favorites, like his favorites. And he actually pulled a really good Halloween prank. What he did was he has like this mega huge bowl that he uses for popcorn. I don't know why he doesn't just get like a normal sized bowl, but he filled the bowl up with apples, and in the center of the bowl was like where he had the candy. So you have trick-or-treaters coming to the door. They think that he was gonna give them apples. So the look on their faces, like when he just pulls out the candy and that, I guess some of them were like, we really thought you were giving us apples. Oh, yeah, it's funny. But all right, so moving on from that, how has your streaming been doing? Because I know you finished Medieval, but
yeah, I don't
what are you doing now?
Well, I was originally going to start with doing the Final Fantasy 15 expansion Comrades with Sonic with Edgy, but we decided that we're probably going to do that on the weekend, so we have more time.
Okay.
But
right, yeah, no, I'll probably join you guys then, just to watch on that.
Yeah, no, I figured. But what we probably will be doing is I'm probably not going to stream on Monday, depending on if I'm working Tuesday. And if I'm not working Tuesday, I'll probably stream Sonic Frontiers, which is going to be my next main project. Of course, I will be interrupting that on January 12th with One Piece Odyssey. And so hopefully I'll have at least a good amount of Sonic Frontiers done before I start Odyssey.
I'm gonna say this, like, because we're gonna talk about like something Frontiers related later on, like in the podcast. But the more news comes out for this game, I'm freaking stoked for this game. Not just because it's Sonic, but this is probably the longest Sonic game we're talking about here.
Yeah, because apparently it's going to be about 20-40 hours. maybe even more.
Yeah. That depends on like the side missions, like side quests if you complete them. No, um, no, I'm definitely gonna join you, and like I don't care if watching your stream I get spoiled and like learn stuff. Like I'm just joining because freaking song.
Yeah, no,
And then hopefully, yeah. Like I pre-ordered my copy last week through Amazon. So if it's gonna be anything like how my copy of Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, like the gold edition, came in 2 days later, I'll have your streams to watch until then. Yeah. We might have to cancel next week just so I can play. I'm kidding. Yeah,
Speaking of, we do have the DLC roadmap for Spark of Hope.
Ooh,
First
we
up,
do?
First up is
Tell
let
me.
me actually get this up.
All right, could you send me the link just so I can follow along?
Yeah, I will.
Thanks. All right, yeah.
Actually, no, just send the picture I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna just link you to Discord. Yeah,
all right,
so basically, first off, we have an arena mode, which I don't like. I don't fucking like if you have DLC stuff. The first is an arena pack. I'm sorry. You unleash the DLC the first time you do a story. Which is going to be the second thing, which apparently we now have a rabid bomb. And the third one pisses me off because that's when they're fucking doing Rayman. It's like, couldn't you assholes have done that first? Couldn't you assholes have gotten the Rayman one done first?
Yeah, that.
I'm talking Ubisoft, not Nintendo.
Yeah. This would be me. Like, I would put. Okay, my order for like the DLC, it would be DLC 3 first.
Yeah.
DLC 2, and then backwards. The arena.
Honestly, frankly, I would have done 1 and 2 at the same time, and so 3 could have been mid 2023. That's what I would have honestly done. I don't mind Rayman being last, but it's like, oh hey, let's just go and do Rayman last. Like, I also will admit I'm not a fan of the fact that it's just Rabid Mario and Rabid Peach. I honestly think we should have at least Mario in this too.
Like Mario himself.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to have like Mario and like I would honestly prefer Mario and Luigi with Rayman.
No, just Mario. Mario and the 2 rabbits.
True.
Yeah, so now let's jump away from Nintendo for a little bit and go back to Sonic. So, this past week we've had the Sonic Prime trailer uploaded. It looks really
dropped
good.
Literally. It dropped legitimately the day we last week's episode.
Yeah.
I go on YouTube and oh shit, the trailer dropped.
Yeah.
You remembers my reaction for that.
Yeah, he was excited.
Yeah. Yes, just it's finally here.
I think one
then I remember
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I remember going to work the next day and 3 of my coworkers were like, "Did you see the trailer?" And I'm like, "Yes." So we had a discussion about it then. But anyway, you were saying?
I think one thing that bugs me is that we have Rouge fighting with Sonic and Co. That's really weird. It's really hard to see Rouge hanging out with Sonic and Co. minus Shadow. So it makes me wonder what the hell they're going to do with him, because we know he's in the show. But it's like, why was he not there?
Shadow's probably doing his own thing. I mean, keep in mind, it's Shadow. He does his own thing.
Yeah, but Rouge was with Sonic and Co. It's like, she should be more with Shadow.
Yeah, I know, that's true. No, the voice cast, they got really good people for the series. And then I kind of tore into someone on a roleplay chat that I go on. They were just they were pissing a lot of us off in the chat room because they were going off saying that he doesn't feel like that it should be a Canadian cast to voice like the characters. And me and another friend had done some research on this, and the show is being produced by a Canadian company, Wild Brain Studios. And so I guess it's a rule if a series is being produced in Canada, you have to get a Canadian voice cast involved.
Yeah, isn't that a weird law in Canada?
It is. And I guess it also comes down to what the higher companies say. So for example, Sega. If Sega wanted to actually get the actual voice actors for Sonic Prime, they would be more than allowed to. But I guess because Canada, you can hire Canadian voice actors for cheap. I guess that's why.
And it's not the first time Sega's had to deal with
Yeah.
stupid laws. Because the people who are fans of Judgment actually can recall, say it took Sega a really long time to get Judgment on consoles other than Sony because Kagami's mocap actor, his agency is a bunch of idiots.
Yep. But no, we have a release date for the show, which is in December. And we do have confirmation that there is going to be Sonic Prime merch coming out.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see what the merch is first before making a choice if I'm going to get some. If they're going to be selling Sonic Prime baseball caps, I'm definitely going to pick up one of those. Maybe some of the figures if they come out with figures. I kind of want to see them do a collaboration with Funko Pop again and come up with Funko Pops based on Sonic Prime. That would actually be cool. But yeah, I'm so excited for this series because I enjoyed the hell out of Sonic Boom, and I was disappointed that the third season got axed.
Because Cartoon Network is a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. And the writers that were involved with the show, they had more a lot of ideas for a possible season 3.
Yep.
And what's really cool, a couple of the episodes were written by Ian Flynn, who a lot of you know as the writer for the Sonic comics, and Cindy Robinson, the voice actress of Amy, which she's back for Sonic Frontiers. I did my research,
everyone.
and
isn't it everyone?
Yeah, it's everyone. I think it's everyone except for Travis Willingham as Knuckles. They might have gotten someone different because Knuckles doesn't sound like Knuckles. But Cindy wrote the episode where Amy adopts Buzz Bomber.
Yeah.
That episode, which was a good one. But what are your final thoughts on Prime?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of excited for that, but it's I have to wait and see what it is. To be honest.
Yeah. No, I kind of want to wait too and see how the first what the setup is that, because the plot is interesting. I'll be honest, it's interesting, but yeah, I do want to know why is Rouge with Sonic and not Shadow. She's usually paired with Shadow and Omega. I hope Omega also makes an appearance in the show.
Yeah. And also, it's Dave B. Mitchell voicing Knuckles for Frontier. He is the voice of Raiden, Sector, and Kintaro in Mortal Kombat Legends. He voiced Sonic. He voiced Knuckles in the Olympic Games.
Okay.
And yeah, both those.
I think he did him for Team Sonic Racing
Team
as well.
Sonic Racing, yeah, Team Sonic Racing voice actor.
Yeah, he was also Dodonpaw.
Yeah,
I remember reading that. Yeah, he was also Dodonpaw. All right, well, speaking of Knuckles,
He was also Dino in Final Fantasy 15.
really
Yeah, that's hilarious.
nice. Okay, I don't mind like Knuckles' new voice. I love Travis Willingham, but this guy who's voicing him, he has his own spin for the character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
need
okay.
to watch the prologue myself because I've been a bit busy.
Yeah. Well, do we want to skip this or?
You could talk
I mean,
about it. You could talk about it.
I'm probably gonna end up spoiling it a little bit, but are you okay with
I
it?
don't care.
Okay. I'm making sure,
Just
you know.
start talking about it. God damn
Okay.
it.
Fine. Yes. So Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday or Monday. Yeah, Tuesday. Sega put out the prologue for Sonic Frontiers, which was like in the form of a animated short focusing entirely on Knuckles. Now, this was such a good short. The animation, fantastic for this short. And it does bring some big questions that kind of, I guess, play into Frontiers, which is if. Because, like, for those. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that Knuckles is the guardian of the Master Emerald.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, long ago, I guess, his ancestors, they tried to harness the power for themselves. So, Knuckles, I guess, has been wondering if they have been trying to, like, if his ancestors were trying to possess his power, whose power was it before the Akina tribes came into the picture? That's the thing that just made me wonder, are we finally going to get more answers on the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emerald's lore for Frontiers? Because if so, I'm all for it. But yeah, it ended, like, the short ended with Knuckles being captured as well. Like, because, you know, Frontiers, like, you have to rescue Tails and Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you find Knuckles in, like, one of the capsules too. But yeah, I will say the thing I liked about the short the best was you got some scenes with the Chow. And some of them looked so freaking cute, Yu. And of course they have, like, the gibberish. Like, when they were talking. It's cute. But yeah, I definitely recommend you checking out the short, and then maybe we can discuss it more later on.
Alright.
Okay, so with that out of the way, you brought this is like one of the few things that for tonight that you brought to my attention. PlayStation 2. Well, PlayStation VR 2.
We're skipping something.
We talked about Frontiers already.
So before when I joined in, I actually did want to talk
that's
about
right.
this
That's
current
right.
Sonic
I
arc
forgot.
that's going on. This on in IDW Comics.
right.
The Surge arc.
I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah. Now, while we're still kind of early on in basically the second half of it, I think if my memory serves me, we have at least 4 more chapters to go for this. And I'm going to
I think 4 more chapters.
Yeah, and I'm going to be straight honest. I don't think Surge is going to survive at the end of this. Because we actually did have a small conversation on this beforehand. I think she's going to die.
I can see her, like, coming to terms with who she is, just like that, and I can see her sacrificing herself for Kit.
Yeah,
that's how I can see her.
Yeah,
not
that's
making it out.
honestly
Like,
how I could see her dying.
Yeah,
but
because yeah,
I don't really think that she's going to survive past this arc. She's either going to die, she's going to basically lose her memories, which honestly, in my eyes, that's the better case scenario than dying. But what are they going to do with her after that? Because people like Surge. And I think they'd be more willing to have her die rather than basically, she doesn't remember anything. You were saying?
I checked with my Sonic group that I'm part of. A friend did a poll for me actually.
Oh, really?
Friend did a poll. More people like Surge than Scourge. Scourge. Sorry.
Well,
Scourge.
duh.
Like,
Scourge
yeah.
was literally is basically what Scourge is what people is basically the people's version of Out of the Edge, but without all the Mimi stuff. It's how people see Shadow, a useless loser dipshit who no one gives a shit about. While
Who
Surge,
thinks he's more superior than everyone.
yeah, but he's not. I mean, one of the best comics in what involving him is the one where Jules, Sonic's dad, talks basically just talks to him like he's literally fucking nothing. And it's one of the best comics because Surge runs away crying like a little bitch after that.
Well, it was because like Surge was going to threaten to destroy Sonic's dad, Jules, and so Jules talks down on him as if he's his son, Scourge is his son, and he does try to sympathize with Scourge, and Scourge just runs away saying you're just like my old man, because Jules was Jules' father, Scourge's dad, he ushered in the Great Peace, but then he was attacked. And just I gotta remember that. But no, Scourge just ran away like a little bitch. We'll agree with that. But
Scourge is a typical childhood bully, typical school bully that when he gets confronted with a bigger and smarter person, he runs away. That's what he is.
I do like the issue where when Scourge and his group of the anti-freedom fighters invaded Sonic's world, it resulted with Sonic and everyone kind of crossing over to their version of Mobius, and Scourge became super in that, and Sonic just beats the shit out of Scourge, just talking down to him.
Yeah.
I love that. But Surge, I like her a lot more. We were talking before, and we both feel Kit, the clone of Tails, could be a deciding factor on what happens to Surge.
Mm-hmm. But I do feel that if Surge does die, Kit's gonna stay with Sonic and Co. I see them working more with Kit than what they have with Surge. I think it's because, in my honest opinion, Surge is kind of like. Well, when I was talking with D-Pad, I was gonna say Joker. No, Surge is more akin to the Arkham Knight. Basically, there's good in her, but that's way overshadowed by all the stupidity in all the edginess and broodiness. Sorry, if I'm wrong about the Arkham Knight. That's honestly how I see him.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that I do love Scourge is kind of slowly starting to go insane because she's legitimately hallucinating Dr. Starline now.
Yeah. Who we both think is going to come back. We both think Starline's going to come back.
Yeah, I hope Starline comes back. I hope he comes back. I don't care what people say about him. I love Starline. He's one of my new favorite characters.
He's all right, but and you do agree with me on this. He should not have that stupid hypno glove.
Yeah.
That's an ass pull.
Yeah, I can see him.
That's a giant ass Deus Ex Machina and a giant
I think it actually got destroyed. I think it actually got destroyed during his battle with Eggman.
If Eggman didn't destroy it, then Starline should have been completely and totally panic scared of it after that. Because the scene that we're talking about is literally basically just Eggman shit talking him because after Surge gets beaten by Sonic the first time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And basically, Starline just decides, oh, hey, I'm going to have the doctor have my idol just agree with me. Oh, here's Glove. Yeah, you thought I don't pay attention to you. I fucking do. He literally just basically does that to Starline. That's why I kind of feel the same way about Aiden in the Pokemon. The guy that brought 4 legendaries to the fucking Gen 4 to the Sinnoh League. That guy. I hope the guy I really wish that Cynthia just scared the shit out of him and he's now traumatized to even look at it, even a Pokemon. That type of traumatic.
Hang on, I'm gonna get I actually have the comic loaded up. I'm just gonna scroll through.
Cool.
I'm actually gonna read some of the banter if that's okay between Eggman and Starline.
Yeah, that's fine. If people think I'm making fun of PTSD, I'm not. I'm really not. I apologize if you do feel that way. I'm basically using it as a story writing, makes you so scared that you don't want to do a certain thing anymore. Like a smarmy asshole getting so scared and suffering from it. I don't mean it in a negative way. PTSD is a completely a terrible thing. It straight up is. Go ahead. I just wanted to get my thoughts.
So this is when during his battle with the Eggman, even Eggman points out, he's like, Doctor, please, for once in your life, just stop and listen. You have, I think it's either Starling or I can't remember which one it is. So I can't remember which mech is which, but it's honestly interesting. But hang on, where is it? I gotta scroll down. Oh yeah, no, Doctor, you played yourself. I specifically chose the Egg Empire once I realized it was you who raided my power core reserves. I knew your obsession with my past exploits would give you logical tunnel vision. I knew you'd use their power. However, you utilized it to its fullest extent, and thus I knew you deplete just deplete that power just to make your point. Yeah. So he tries to use the hypno on Eggman, and of course it doesn't work
because
he uses his he destroys. I don't know. I don't think he destroys the glove.
Okay, cool. Okay, good. So we're not.
Hopefully, hang on. I'm scrolling down. He tosses it. He tosses it away. Sorry, but
hopefully
I think it's destroyed.
Doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah. But we also agreed that what Surge did to Whisper is such a dick move, taking away her wisps.
Yeah, it's I honestly really feel that basically the only person who should be allowed to use wisps other than Whisper, which I'm totally fine with the fact that they're utilizing it just for Whisper. I'm glad with that because that was a really neat concept in Forces, and I like the fact that that they actually made a canon create a character from that. Really neat idea. Is Sonic. The only other person who should be allowed to use the wisps is Sonic.
It's Sonic, yeah.
And Surge using them is just straight stupid.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, she's only able to harness them because of her thing that she stole from Eggman.
No, I get that, but it's maybe if
I get you.
Maybe if her energy corrupted the wisps, basically how the mother wisp was
dark wisps.
Yeah, the dark wisps. Yeah, dark wisps. Her touch turns them dark. That would be fine, but not how they're doing it now.
Yeah,
I think we've gotten our point across, right?
Yeah, I think we've rambled on a little bit too much about Sonic. So how about we take a break from that and we'll move on to PlayStation VR 2 because you have some stuff that you wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna turn the floor over to you while I take a sip of my drink.
Yeah, for these next two, I'm gonna be kind of negative because I think these are because I'm gonna be straight honest. Sony's dead last in terms of this generation. And it's people could go, oh, Nintendo, oh, Switch is so weak though. Yeah, Nintendo, yeah, but only I'm not gonna say it's not. The Switch is weak, and I'm bored of hearing the constant. Oh, I hope the next Nintendo console is basically going to be higher powered. I'm bored of it. I agree with it. But I'm straight bored of it. It's a boring, overused joke. Like, oh, gee, Final Fantasy 13 sure is bad, huh? It's boring. We're done with it. Just let it fucking die. But unfortunately, it won't die along with PlayStation VR because, oh gee, it's coming out and it has a price range. It is coming out. I need to check this real quick. It is coming out, I want to say later this month. Oh. Yeah, there we go. It is coming out. Yeah, the 15th, and it'll be $150, $550. Oh wait, no, it's coming out February 22nd.
Are you?
Oh, and it's going to be $550.
Okay.
I wish that VR would just.
Are you
die
serious?
off. Yeah, duh. What, did you think it was going to be cheap? I thought
it was going to be more. I thought it was going to be more.
Oh, okay. I wish
it was going to be more.
Fascination with VR would just die off. I really do. I'm not interested in it.
How long? I'm making a joke here, but how long before Xbox tries a VR?
I don't think they're going to do that because they already have the Kinect, and honestly, I think they're happy with the Kinect. I don't think they're going to go VR. They might, but I also do feel they're not going to go as hard as Sony is. Sony and Valve are, which those two need to just calm it down.
Yeah.
And I will be
calm my tits.
Yeah, I will be straight up saying this: don't make VR only games. It still pisses me the fuck off that Valve's only making Half-Life Alyx, which they might be continuing the story with VR exclusive. If you're going to make a game VR exclusive,
that's stupid.
Don't.
That is fucking
allow those of us who don't want to fucking buy the goddamn peripheral and then to play it.
Exactly. Yep. My friend Steven, he actually does have the PlayStation VR, and I've actually got to try a little bit of it at his place once. I got extremely sick after playing.
Yeah,
because I'm not used to motion controls stuff like that. So, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, my work has at least 3 VR games: one for Rabbids, one for King Kong, and a custom one. I've tried the Rabbids one, and it kind of makes my stomach spin because it's roller coaster stuff. So I also don't like those. But yeah, it's that's why I don't want. I'm tired of VR. I know it's a selfish thing, but it's like a lot of people do side with me on it, like D-pad here, and it's also a reason why I don't like the exclusivity of VR only. Make things playable on the damn for controllers and stuff. And speaking of Sony, PlayStation Plus has lost 2 million subscribers ever since they started the premium shit. Ha!
Yeah.
Sony's is the fucking the premium shit is why I think Sony is dead last. Because people want to say, oh, Nintendo doesn't care about their older games. Nintendo cares more than Sony does. Sony's barely added any new fucking PS1 or PS1, PS Vita, or PS2 games onto their premium thing.
It's all about the exclusives, remakes and that. See, Sony, they copied Xbox in school because I'm making a joke here, guys. They copied Xbox's homework when it comes to the
Yeah, but
tears
they
in that.
don't. But they didn't copy.
It doesn't
the
work out. It
reason
doesn't work out
why
for Sony.
people enjoy. Why Game Pass keeps people because it has exclusives. Yes, it does. Does like Halo and that stuff. But it also
Yeah.
holds some older games. It holds more games. Like I'm going to turn on my Xbox One right now, and D-pad can go on to the next topic if he wants to while I'm doing this. So I'm going to be counting all the
Oh yeah.
360
Okay.
original
Yeah.
Xbox games
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
currently on Game
Let me
Pass.
know. Just let me know when you're Yeah. Just let me know when you're like ready,
Yeah.
and I'll shut up. But yeah. Okay. This was actually brought to my attention actually yesterday through a friend on Facebook actually.
Oh,
Yeah. I forgot to mention that. Apparently someone had dug up an old illustration book for the original Mario, and it included a like illustration of what Peach was supposed to, I guess, originally look like, and she looks nothing like the Peach that we know today. And
hold on.
I was
Let me go and jump onto the link you sent me, and I'll send and I'll copy
yeah,
the
you'll show the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know when you got the picture up. So I'm just gonna shush. Oh, it's interesting, and we also have like a design of what Bowser originally looked like too.
Okay, well, that's another thing I have to grab. But first off, let me get Peach up.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. So this is what a Peach apparently was originally supposed to look like, you guys. And honestly, I kind of would like to see like a 3D version of this.
Hold on.
Oh. Do I need to resend you the photo?
No. I'm just there. I put down the whole image from the tweet because that's one image, which I think is dumb.
Yeah. But yeah, here. This is what Peach was originally supposed to look like, you guys. And like as I said, I honestly wouldn't mind seeing like a 3D render of this. Like, I don't mind the design, but I guess there's few people that are happy that this design didn't make it. So I want to know, like, you, what are your thoughts on this design? Oh yeah, looks like he's.
Hold on. All right, I don't mind it. I prefer the one we have to be honest, because this just looks really dull. The same for Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
They just
Yeah,
look
Bowser's
really
changed. I think it's good to say that Mario hasn't really changed that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Are you ready with your Xbox stuff?
No.
Okay. See, I guess I can talk about this topic while we're still waiting for you, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, for those who don't know me, well, for those who know me, I'm a huge Fraggle Rock fanatic. Like, I grew up with the original series, and I have loved every single moment of the successful Back to the Rock reboot that Fraggle Rock has done for Apple TV. And this is actually really happy. This makes me really happy because Fraggle Rock has been nominated for not just one, but 4 awards in under the Children's and Family Emmy category, I guess. I'm gonna read them off for you guys. First nomination is for Outstanding Children's or Family Viewing Series. Second is Outstanding Art Direction, Set Decoration, Scenic Design. Third nomination is Outstanding Editing for a Single Camera Program. And then the final nomination is Outstanding Cinematography for a Live Action Single Camera Program. This is how you do a successful reboot, in my opinion. It's such a good reboot, you guys. Like, the music is still the best thing about the reboot, they brought back some of the classic songs that I know pretty well, and like they have like newer versions of them done like with the new spin, and yeah, my mom and me started watching this together because we watch it like in the morning now when I'm waiting for my cab for work. She's really digging the reboot a lot too, and we play the soundtrack a lot when like we're doing errands and that. Her favorite song, of course, is the first song that you hear, "Party in Fraggle Rock." It's good. It's a banger. But yeah, I'm really happy, and I hope that they actually win at least one of these awards. Okay, but yeah, that's
We have
my
66 old games.
really
Yeah.
huh. Interesting.
And that's both 360 and original Xbox. Granted, I believe that Premium has more, but the difference, a majority of those are because they transferred all the PS3 games from now onto that, which
Really?
now is still which those games are streaming only. So it's like it's really stupid.
Nice.
Also, I left that
It's like
Princess Peach picture up a little bit too long, but I will.
oh wow. I
No, I took it off when I finished counting.
know. Okay, I know. I was just making a little joke.
I know.
Okay, so yeah, I did my stuff. So,
Yeah.
do we want to get into
Let's get the one that's gonna make me mad
yeah,
first. Let's get the one that's gonna make me mad
let's rip the
first.
bandage off. Rip the bandage off. We'll rip it off.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this before you does his little bit, but apparently the director of the upcoming Winnie the Pooh horror film, Winnie the Pooh: Blood and Honey, apparently he now wants to do a Peter Pan horror film. And all I can say is, why the fuck are you
Disney,
gonna do
hurry
this?
up and get the fucking copyright for Winnie the Pooh and shut this asshole down. People are gonna get mad at me for wanting a company to do that, but it's like if it was for something that's an interesting idea, sure. But I don't think anyone thinks this is a good idea. Unless stupid horror junkies that get off to this type of shit, but go away. Go away.
Yeah.
Go fucking watch Paranormal Activity. Or Final Destination.
Yeah, honestly,
if you want to watch stupid horror movies.
Mm-hmm. Like, actually, I think I used this as an example before, but there are some like stuff that works as a horror movie, some that doesn't. Like the Banana Splits, it didn't work as a horror movie that much, honestly.
But it wasn't.
I'm gonna it was still like interesting.
It was a funny idea though. It was a
yeah.
Funny
No, I was gonna say like it was still an interesting series.
And we're both gonna look like hypocrites because but Winnie the Pooh looks funny. Banana Splits didn't really take itself seriously as much though. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is taking itself seriously. It's like, no, if you're doing something with a stupid idea, go the Sharknado route. Don't take it fucking serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm just gonna bring this up quickly here, but apparently yesterday was the birthday of Cookie Monster.
Oh, really interesting.
Yeah. I didn't know that either until now. But yeah. Yes. So now you also brought this up just at the same time I brought my little thing about the Peter Pan movie up. So go ahead, you.
Apparently the Russos are going to make the live action Hercules modern musical inspired by TikTok. Basically, basically the explanation is is one of them says this is what one of them says. Hold on. Excuse me. There are questions about how you translate it as a musical, says one Russo says. It doesn't even say which one. It's stupid. Audiences today have been trained by TikTok, right? I don't even think that. What is their expectation of what a musical looks like and feels like? That can be a lot of fun and help us push the boundaries a little bit on how you execute a modern musical. So you're doing basically TikTok as your fucking idea for your live action musical. It's like, no, don't. That's stupid. It's like, I don't even. So it's not. So it's because of people. They claim that people are trained for musicals because TikTok's like. I don't think that. I don't fucking think that. It's like, that's stupid. Just redo the entire movie in fucking English. I mean, in live action. Don't fucking go with, oh, we want to change. Don't do that. People already hate this idea because, oh, we're tired of Disney being lazy idiots and doing nothing but live action remakes. We're tired of it. Give it a goddamn rest, Disney. Fire the people who are basically putting out these ideas. But it's like, don't straight up go, oh, gee, this will basically do that, you know?
Yeah. No. Honestly, yeah, it just... I don't think that this movie is going to be good if they're, using influence in that from TikTok. It's just... Disney needs to, wake up and just not do live action movies. Because, you already have that movie as an animated classic. Let it stay as an animated classic. You don't need to do a live action version of it just because you think it will make money. Just, I want to go back to my hole and just watch the classics. I will say, the only live action that came from Disney that I actually liked, and DJ thinks I'm nuts for saying this, for liking it, is I didn't mind the live action version of Mulan, just because that one did more lore on Chinese culture and that. It's the only reason why. But yeah, I think they need to just stop with the live action stuff.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else that you want to? Oh yeah, Clone High.
Yes, this is something I've been
You want to
very
talk about that?
excited about. Because we had D-Pad excited about
Sonic.
No, Fraggle Rock. I'm excited that Christopher Miller, one of the writers, hold on. And I'm pretty sure I got that wrong. I'm gonna redo my thing. One of the creators of the show Clone High has tweeted out this yesterday. 20 years ago today, our first show, Clone High, debuted. Seems about time to unfreeze the clones. They'll be fully thawed out in 2023 on HBO Max. Which means they'll be there for about a month and then disappear forever. But no, I am straight fucking excited. Clone High is going to be is an amazing show. Give it a watch. It's basically an evil scientist made clones of basically famous people. Like the main character, voiced by Will Forte, is Abraham Lincoln. You have Abe. You have Joan of Arc.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Will Forte. You have John F. Kennedy. You have so many people. It's an amazing fucking show. And it ended with all the clones being frozen. and it spawns so many fucking memes. Like anything JFK is a meme. Did you see the pool? They flipped the bitch. That one. It's an
Yeah.
amazing fucking show, and it's well written. I cannot fucking wait for it. For some of you,
I haven't really watched. Sorry, I haven't really watched Clone High that much, like when it was on. But I do like what they did with Gandhi.
You'll be kind of disappointed when I start talking about this, though. The reason why that it took 20 years to get another season is actually because of Gandhi.
Really?
Yeah, they got a lot of backlash from that, and the hit and the culture behind that worships on Gandhi. I probably am going to be completely insensitive. I do not mean that. I'm fumbling my words here. Basically, kind of trapped MTV producers in a hotel when they came down there, because I want to say it's the Arabic culture, but I know it's not. I can't think of the culture that did this. It's like, hold on. Give me a quick minute. I'm looking this way. Looking this up.
Yeah.
All
No
right,
props.
India. Basically,
Yeah, India.
Yeah. On January 30th, 2003, the 55th anniversary of Gandhi's assassination, approximately 150 protesters, including members of parliament, gathered in New Delhi in fast response to Clone High, including Gandhi's great grandson, Tushar Gandhi. I'm pretty sure I basically butchered that name. I'm sad. I'm really sad. I'm sorry if I did. Tom Freston, head of Viacom at the time, was visiting the network's India branch and was trapped in the building, according to Miller. In 2014, he recalled that protesters basically threatened that they'd revoke MTV's broadcasting license in India if they didn't take the show off the air. MTV offered a quick apology stating that Clone High was created and intended for American audience. And we recognize and respect that various cultures may view this programming differently, and we regret any offense taken by content in the show. Miller would later recall that executives in MTV enjoyed the show and asked the duo to pitch a second season without Gandhi. Lord and Miller's two potential versions for second season included one that made no mention of Gandhi's absence, and another that revealed the character that was, in fact, a clone of actor Gary Coleman all along, and the show continued as normal. We pitched that, and we went up to top Viacom again and got a big no. He remembered. Yeah. It's basically because of the episode that has JFK beating up Gandhi.
Okay, that's probably why.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
I might have to actually check to see if I can actually find the series online to watch.
I am curious on how they're going to handle Gandhi, though. I'm curious as to what they'll do about it. So I honestly cannot wait till season 2. But yeah, I'm really excited. If you can find a way to watch the show, I completely recommend doing it.
Watch it. Yeah.
It's cheesy and a teen drama, but it's making fun of those stuff.
It's cheesy in a good way, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
get honestly, one of my favorite episodes is literally basically called Litter Kills, literally. Basically, it's about JFK's longtime best friend that we've never seen until the episode, Ponce de Leon, dying.
Really?
Yeah. We've never seen Ponce before. it's basically we had Luke Perry voicing Ponzi,
Mhm.
and it was a really good episode. I
Episode.
honestly quite enjoyed that episode.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna have to like check this out. And this I know like this is a little bit of old news, but apparently Marvel is getting like they're doing a new podcast, but it's specifically for the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I wanted to bring that up here, and yeah, that's. I guess you can say that's it for this week's podcast. Unless you have anything else you want to talk about first.
Not really.
All right, guys, be sure to follow you over on Twitch. Subscribe to his Twitch channel.
Subscribe until the 11th, and you get a free like 2 months of Game Pass. That is literally a fucking
Oh, nice.
a thing that Twitch is doing.
Mm-hmm.
From today, Thursday the 3rd, until November 11th. And if you eligible Twitch users will receive a free 3-month PC Game Pass trial. So
Nice.
Be sure to do that.
Yeah, I would if I was able to, dude. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. What else? Join his Discord server. The link for that will be in the description below. Be sure to also subscribe to our collab channel with Edgy, the Hedgy. Link for that will be in the description below. Be sure to follow, join our Discord server for the podcast and that. But yeah, I guess that's it for this week's podcast. So until next time, later.